Okay, welcome guys. Nice to see the chat is already on here. Very cool.
Put my glasses on.
Let's make sure we're live for a few seconds here. I'm going to go here. Change to this. Hey guys, how are you? So very nice to do this first Galactic Show. We have nice.
We have a super
cool
duper.
ideas.
Yeah, we have a super duper fun hour to fill with you guys, and of course, you guys are coming from multiple channels, including our special guests who will introduce shortly.
So who are we welcoming today?
Today, on our first ever Galactic Show, we are bringing on Chuck Ayub of Chuck's Astrophotography, otherwise known as the Lord of Live Streams.
Oh yeah, and shorts.
And
well.
shorts.
So Chuck, how are you?
Very good. I'm so honored to be the first guest. I can't believe it. Thank you.
Well, someone already says the best guy to invite first is Chuck. Beast.
Obviously.
I don't know about that.
I completely agree.
I appreciate it.
Alright, so what do we have today, Dahlia, in your Galactic Show here?
So, let me just be a little, personal for a second. It's always been my dream to be, a game show host, so this is very my version of that, so I'm very excited to, talk and have fun. This is all about having fun, and, we often don't get to chat with people that we've known online for a very long time. I think right before we were just talking right now, we were talking about how, wow, we don't think we've actually ever, talked. So this is our chance to do that with people in the Astro community. And part of doing this show is getting to know our special guests. So Chuck, we have a special getting to know you, kind of to break the ice, just to, shake off, any nervousness if you have any. I'm nervous if you can't tell, but, if my volume changes, you'll know that's because why.
So someone says Chuck's volume is too low, just so you know. Maybe you can... Yeah, I think your volume... Because here on my side you're on the maximum, but... Let's make sure we fix this before we...
Oh, let me change my mic. Did that make a difference?
Well, we'll see depending on the chat. Someone tells us.
Sounds good for us, but does it sound good for...
Well, let's check...
Okay. Let's see here. I switched to my high definition microphone.
He says not yet, so it's still a bit low.
Testing 1 2 3.
Someone said better.
Better?
Well, one person said better, but someone said
better?
not yet and not still quiet.
Okay, testing 1 2 3. Hello. I see that one person said better. Just one, but I could tell it was.
No, everyone says no.
My webcam.
Yeah, everyone says it's not better.
Not better?
I think someone says the mic is too far.
Okay, usually it picks it up pretty well. I can move this closer. I'll get my keyboard out of the way.
So much trouble.
I love this troubleshooting. You guys are here to watch the madness unfold.
Because we signed on 20 minutes early to troubleshoot.
Yeah, it was fine.
Okay. How's that? Any better?
All right, audience, you let us know. We hear it perfectly on our end.
Hello. I can see the microphone is kind of...
Someone says... someone says it's hot to hear.
I can switch to let me try this. Let me switch to my webcam microphone, and I'll move the webcam. I don't know why how's this? Any better?
Let's see what they say.
Great.
Hello, Kat. Welcome.
Hello.
Someone says a little better.
That's a little better. I feel bad if they can't hear. I don't have a microphone volume option here.
Someone says it could be your earphones.
We had a couple of reverberations earlier.
Okay. Let me try one more. I'm going to switch to my Realtek Let me just put the mic even closer.
Thank you, Monopoly Man. You have
Hello,
just
testing,
started.
Wait,
one,
wait. Let's see if they.
No better, it's the same.
It's louder when Chuck speaks louder.
Hello? Hello?
I guess you'll just have to scream every answer.
I will talk as loud as I can.
Look at
Let
Woo.
me unplug my earpiece for 1 second.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Let's see if it's better. Talk.
Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Sound
Unplug my ear.
sounds good for us,
Someone,
you guys.
someone tells us.
Sounds good for you? Okay, let's see if anybody else can.
It's worse.
Worse? Okay.
What a great start.
Whatever you had, let's go back to that. We'll
I guess
we'll
just
do as we can. I guess it's the best that we can do.
Okay, hang on.
I'll drop the background music too. Yeah.
Appreciate all the Chuck stands in the comments here, keeping it real, letting us know that they can hear.
Yeah. Just I guess you'll have to talk loud or get very close to the mic. It's so strange because we logged on 20 minutes earlier to make sure everything was fine. It was perfect.
It's obviously a problem on my end, but when I use the microphone on my own live stream, nobody ever complains. I don't know what's happening with this.
Oh, so it's just us.
If you...
I'm wondering
No,
now.
I'm not trying to...
Oh wait, Catherine has a good idea. If we turn ourselves down, then everyone can make their volume go higher. Let's try this. So if we turn ourselves down, and now you guys put your volume up, and then if we both talk, Chuck, can you talk?
Maybe it's at the same level.
Hello, but I can barely hear you now.
Oh.
See, they don't have a volume control for me to adjust. Let me try one more thing on my end.
Okay.
Thank you for hanging in there, people.
That's frustrating.
Hey, it's the first show.
It says you got this, Chuck. Hey, that's Bill. Hi, Bill.
That made Chuck even quieter.
Well, he has another idea, he said, so... And in the meantime, guys, you will, at the end, you can win this QHY planetary camera. Oh, we're in light. It's like an eclipse.
Ooh.
You can win this QHY planetary camera, and we'll take everybody that used the super chat and do a spin wheel.
Yes.
And hopefully, now you're both low. Okay, I go higher than. Yeah,
We're gonna have to, yeah.
Microphone for Chuck.
I swear it only happens when we're together. I guess this is why astrophotographers don't get together.
I remember when Dylan did the four of us, we all had microphone issues.
Oh, I know.
Oh my.
Yeah, and on my end, I have you all the way up. I wish I could go like 200%, but I can't.
I'm curious. I'm gonna just turn my
We'll figure it out, guys. We'll get to this.
I promise this is like this wasn't supposed to be like this.
I apologize, but there's nowhere to adjust my microphone volume.
We're
Oh,
hearing
wait a
Chuck
minute. I
through
just heard myself.
our
Sounds so bad.
speakers.
Wait, someone says we are hearing Chuck through Galactic speakers. His mic is not in the feed.
I just turned up the, yeah.
Is that why? Collab cam.
Wait.
Volume
Your
up.
volume is all the way up. Oh, wait, no. Webcam source. No. No, it should work.
Like it seems like we're just a little bit louder than Chuck. So
If we do our volume up, maybe you do. Okay, can you talk now?
Hello, testing.
Is this better, guys?
Does that sound okay?
Let's see. Suspense.
Ta ta ta.
Okay, I think it's better now. Okay.
Oh my.
It says better.
Yes, because I guess your voice is going through our mic for some reason. Much better. Okay.
That's so wild. Okay. Wow.
All right.
Yeah, I hear my voice through your mic as well. I hear the echo, but that's okay.
I guess we'll have to
if
do
that's
that.
not too annoying,
No.
we can. Okay.
All right. Now we can start.
So poo 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 poo.
Turn off the music in the background, though. Okay.
Lower that to very, very low.
Okay.
Okay.
Now it's very low.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. First time.
All right. Galactic Show. Meeting our fellow astrophotographers. It's cut up into segments, so what we're gonna have fun with first to break the ice. I think we've already broken the ice, but we're gonna we're gonna go through this anyway.
We'll do like a mini interview and
It's a
to
get
learn
to
more
know
about
me.
Chuck.
Yeah, it's a get to know me. So we're gonna ask some questions, some that we're gonna ask to you that we want to know, but also we've been asking over the last week and a half from people online, what do they want to know? So first question for you, Chuck. What got you into Astro? Was it a person who inspired you?
Yeah, it's been so long, I can't remember, but it goes all the way back, I think, to Halley's Comet and the buzz around Halley's Comet. That was quite a few years ago, but I still have souvenir magazines. And I had a little telescope that I would use back then. But it wasn't until maybe 6 or 7 years ago, I was trying to see Jupiter through a manual telescope, and it was so annoying that I had to keep adjusting it. And finally, I bought a motorized mount, and wow, that was like magic.
Life-changing.
Yeah, but even at that time, I had no idea this big field of astrophotography existed. No idea that what people could do from their backyard.
I mean,
so that amazed me.
Not to date you, but you know what year was that, you think?
Halley's Comet?
1832.
Well, no, when you decided you're like, I'm just gonna whole ass into this and buy a go-to mount.
Oh yeah, that was only about 6 or 7 years ago.
Oh, okay. So not even very long. But you've always had a fascination.
I
think a lot of us started at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like almost everybody started around that time. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What happened?
And there's very few YouTubers that started before us. Maybe only a couple that I can remember.
Yeah, I think I only knew this one Spanish guy. That's the only one I knew.
Yeah, there was some guy I think named Forrest. I can't remember, but he left.
Okay.
Yeah.
You shoved it around.
A long time.
You know what's funny? Because I did see you guys a long time ago, and you were opening a gift from somebody. I think he sent you a camera.
I think it was our very first mono camera. Yeah, that was a life changer.
Amazing.
Because
I remember that because somebody sent me an email that he wanted to send me a gift, and I said no, and I wish I hadn't have said that.
Yeah.
It was probably the same guy.
But someone says Forrest Tanaka. It's true. Yeah, I remember this guy. It was so nice.
Forrest, that's him.
He was reviewing a bunch of telescopes. I love this guy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
You know what? He got onto Twitter and he became this very political figure, and
really,
so he changed.
Oh, so he fell off of the Astro.
Yeah, he fell off the Astro circuit.
If he stuck to YouTube, he could have become #1.
I do have a question, on the subject of that mono camera. Somebody else had asked, and I thought it was really interesting, that you started your journey and you went from mono to OSC instead of the other way around to keep it simple. Can you elaborate on that decision?
Yeah, I guess I got older and I just got tired of working with red, green, blue, luminance, sometimes HA, and sometimes the stars wouldn't match up when I combined the data. It sounded like OSC and one filter seemed easier to me. But the data is not as clean, so it is a bigger challenge to process. Mm-hmm. But combining there's no combining.
Yeah.
So I just want to be, I don't want to create such pretty pictures. I just want to have fun, and simplifying to OSC, that seemed more fun to me.
That's why
I just bought Yeah.
That's why I love your
Yeah.
channel so much, because you don't care too much. You don't go like pixel peeping or anything. You just have fun with it, and I love that so much.
Yeah, I'm not so much as interested in the artistic side anymore. I just want to capture cool stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Just out there to just shoot it.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
And Jirags
But sitting at
says,
my computer and being an artist, that's just not for me.
yeah.
I've got my A-pods. I've been in
Lucky
Yeah!
four
A-pods!
now. One time you undercut me in your video.
You know how many we have? 0.
Zero. There's no justice in that. No, you definitely
Hey.
deserve.
And I know
It'll come someday.
I know
Someday.
Astrophotos in the chat here has like 3 or 4 as well. Maybe more. I don't even know. And
you know what? I keep seeing your horse head nebula.
The blue
keeps
one?
getting posted by them.
I know.
It circulates. It's popular.
they
Yeah.
posted it like 2 years ago, and then one more like last year as well on Sky. But anyway,
Incredible.
They love us, but they don't love us that much. Just kidding. Everybody, don't go off in the comments. Okay.
so there was one question from a viewer. I'll do one. You can do the next
Sure.
one. One viewer said, "What is the deal with the pizza squirrel?"
Yeah, I was curious about that.
With the pizza squirrel.
What's the
Yeah,
what's
you
a
know what?
pizza squirrel?
You know what happened one time? I was live streaming the sun, and I went to show my surveillance on of the telescope, pointing at, and we saw a squirrel climbing up the mount, and it put a piece of pizza in the mount. Can you believe it?
I remember I saw
And then
that.
That's
that
amazing.
same night, a raccoon came and took the pizza.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Antoine loves raccoons.
I love raccoons.
Yeah. That's the pizza squirrel.
But
Incredible.
and you had more than that, because I remember one time I was watching your stream and there was some animal. I think it was a rabbit or something like that.
Yeah, rabbits, raccoons, squirrels, skunks, cats. They're all back there because we don't have a gate blocking the entrance to our yard, so everything just keeps strolling in.
That's
Remind
crazy.
us again where you're shooting from?
I am shooting from my backyard about a half mile away from Detroit.
Okay.
So like bottle
From
8,
Michigan.
9.
Yeah, so I'm about 20 minutes from the downtown area.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Midwest.
And you guys are in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Yes.
How's that? I mean, that sounds like a very bright area to me.
Yes, it is. It's so horrible. But let me tell you, we never ever have to ever use dew heaters.
Yeah, that's right.
Really?
Eat that, Detroit.
Yep, there you go.
But hey, monochrome for life. Like from here, we can shoot now band. We don't care. It's
Yeah.
all perfect.
Yep.
That's what's
Yeah.
really nice about it.
So,
Great.
okay. What's the next question from viewers?
Maybe something that is personal or not. What's something that got you through the pandemic, Chuck?
It got me through the what?
What's something that got you through the pandemic?
Oh, something through the pen. Well, I tell you what. I used to take my parents and my sister to the casino every Wednesday, and I hated it. I hated it. But when the pandemic came, they closed the casino, so I actually enjoyed it.
Good excuse.
I mean, I feel bad for all the people that got it, but
yeah, of
it
course.
actually benefited me.
There was
It-
a
it
lot of good
changed.
things that came out of the
But
pandemic.
you know what? I'm a homebody anyway, so it didn't really impact me that much. I don't go strolling in malls and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I didn't work out. I don't have a job. I'm retired, so I didn't feel what everybody else was feeling.
Plus, Astro is like a solo job anyway, so it's not really
Yeah.
affected.
Yeah.
I mean, you're so extroverted. I'm surprised you say you're a homebody. I love knowing that,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. I'm famous. And in fact, I'm very famous. Even people around here say I'm antisocial because I don't go to Astro events.
Oh yeah.
But I like doing it out of my own backyard, and that's good enough for me.
But hey, you're here,
You're
so
like,
you came to this
I'm,
event.
you're
kind
like,
of.
I'm too busy doing the sun. I'm too busy doing the nighttime. Like, I'm booked up all day and night.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah.
Another question from a viewer was, and I think this was a bit controversial, I think, but will we see another Celestron destroy video in the future?
Oh, that was infamous. I really got beaten up for that. I almost quit the hobby. After
Oh
that.
no.
Oh yeah. I mean, I should have told people that the scope was broken to begin with, but I didn't. And they They just thought I was some rich guy destroying equipment, and
So
I
yes,
hope
so,
they never send you equipment again and all that.
so if you guys don't know,
I took a
just
beating.
just context. Chuck made a video which was supposed to be funny, where he climbs a ladder and drops a telescope on the ground, and as an experiment. And in the comments, it was like the war. Like people were like, "Oh, why would you do
Oh,
that?"
that killed me. I got beaten up. I'm still resentful of the people that were beating me up.
Did
I still call them crybabies. But oh well. Don't come back to my page. I don't care.
You
I got
know
so
who
many of
you
them.
are.
I'm never coming back.
did Celestron like block you or anything?
I told I'm connected at Celestron, and
Okay,
they said
that's
whatever
good.
you want to do, Chuck, is fine.
Okay, that's good. Hey, that was
That's amazing.
that was a unique video, so
It was
props
unique,
to that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess the answer
What
is
was
no. We won't see another
Probably
Celestron
not,
this
right?
video.
No, I know better. Yeah, it's not going to happen again.
All right, good
Yeah,
to know.
but I do have too many telescopes, but I'm not going to destroy any.
I feel that. I'm like, oof, that hurts my pockets. Also, hello to everybody joining in.
Just don't do like any like Takahashi or anything.
This one's probably easy. Your favorite deep sky object or celestial object?
What, my favorite?
Yeah,
What was
your
that?
favorite.
Oh, geez. I like anything that is bright and easy to capture. Like, for example, the Orion Nebula is so easy to capture. I love the horse head. I capture them every year. I never get tired of it.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's what a good answer. So simple. Just like your channel, just like your brand,
Yeah.
just like
You don't have to go like through
Yeah.
like, dark nebulae.
I know some
X-
people that put in 80 hours on a target to capture a small planetary nebula. They're dedicated, but that's not for me.
Our last image was 81 hours.
Oh no! Oh no!
we don't do it normally though, so it's like a very like different
Oh wow,
story.
81 hours. I think my biggest was half that, about 40.
It's a lot. I mean,
What
at some
did you
point, it
capture?
doesn't matter.
Oh, the Christmas
was that?
the Christmas tree / cone nebula.
Oh really?
Yeah,
80
but that was
hours?
81. Yeah, but that was just like a test. It was it
Wow.
turned
There
out
is
pretty
a
good.
point of diminishing returns.
Yeah.
Yes,
So there's no point.
Yeah.
But.
correct.
And then I think we have like I think what 2 questions left, so we can move on to the next section. And then so let's see what here we have.
Your
What's something that people don't know about you that's not Astro related?
Something that they don't know. I do live stream so often. I think I've told them everything. They know my age. They know I'm retired. I'm
your
not
social
married.
security number, your bank card.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I should have shared that. No, I don't have many secrets really. I think I've told them.
Okay,
Everybody
so-
knows I got in early on the internet, and I don't
about-
need to use this hobby to make money. It's fun to make money, but it's not essential.
Okay, so instead then there's someone asking here, what is the biggest blunder? Like for example, the stuff like, oops, I left the lens cap on, like
Guilty.
something like that.
Yeah, well, that happens all the time still. But my biggest blunders are I underestimated so many times a target that I would need so many more hours on.
Wow.
So I would just give up after 25 or 30 hours of wasted time, and I would throw that data away.
Mhm.
I give up.
Understandable.
Yeah. So those are my blunders. When you spend multiple nights and I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Honestly, respect, because not a lot of people want to talk about their failures, But that's where you learn the most, right?
That's true.
Yeah. Yep. And it's especially hard because I really want to capture that bat and squid nebula.
Oh yeah.
And I've tried it more than once, but I just can't do it. I can't get the squid in my area, even with the fast
From
telescope.
Detroit, Detroit is all 03, so good luck
I
with
can't
that.
do it. I
Yeah.
tried.
You really have to travel at least once. So come over here.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
to the desert over here.
Yeah.
I think we have one more question for you for the mini interview.
Let's
I think this
see.
one.
So this one, wow, this one was like kind of specific. So you take an active interest in this. What kind of tips do you have for solar photography? What tools or equipment do you use? And is there a secret to processing? And does it differ, you feel, from what you do when you're deep sky imaging?
For solar,
Yes.
solar is a completely different animal, but it's so fun because it's what you capture is you're done the same day, and it's expensive though. I mean, the Daystar Quark solar filter is over about $1,250,
Oh wow. I didn't
and
know
so
that.
but you can attach it to any refractor telescope.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's just a lot. I really try. Oh, I wish I could show you what I captured today. I don't know if I can share my.
I
Can I
saw
share
I saw a
something?
little bit of that.
I have no idea if it's going to work. You can try, but I don't.
I'll show
I
you
don't
later.
think
I
so.
captured. I made a time lapse today of the.
Yeah, I
something.
did see that one earlier.
Yeah.
I think webcam is only for your face, but I don't think it's going to work. But we can probably add the link at the end or something.
Yeah, we'll put it like pin a comment if you want to send us the link afterwards.
Yeah. And then
It's called cross promoting.
I'm waving to your audience because I recognize so many names.
yeah, and someone's like, people say hi to Chuck, but he can see you.
I right now I know Martin, Garnett. I
Nice.
see so many names here.
So many familiar names.
Garnet is
Oh.
everywhere. Every time there's a live stream, I see him.
Pie, I see Pie.
Nice. And so before we go to the next section, which is going to be about Chuck's favorite target, and then we'll cover one of ours too. We just want to quickly say that you can win this QA camera. So thanks to QA for this Galactic Show #1. Just as a way to find people, we'll just take people from the SuperChat, and if you enter the raffle, we'll do a spinning the wheel at the end, and you can win this camera. So it's a planetary camera, and it's a QA 715C. And so next, we'll talk about targets. So let me share my screen, and then we'll still see you in the window.
A lot of flipping around.
And so you should see our screen here. And so Chuck, we'll start with you. So what is your favorite, well, you told us I think earlier, your favorite target to cover here was the nova that you captured in the Bubble Nebula, which
Yes.
people can see here, I believe, right? Let's make sure if they can see our screen. Yeah, they can see it.
I
So-
can see my picture here.
Yeah, I just took the
Oh, there
picture
it is.
from... Oh yeah, okay, perfect.
Yeah, that is my favorite because I did not know I was capturing a nova in this picture. In fact, I even uploaded it to Instagram before I realized that bright star was a nova.
And it's so bright.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Yeah. And that was another benefit because when I was processing it, I made a mask for the stars and I shrunk the stars, but that star was so big it didn't shrink. So everything else, so it stood out even more because everything else shrunk except that one.
You're like, that's weird. That's suspicious.
Yeah, and then it ended up becoming a NASA A-pod.
Yeah, so how did you find out
Yeah,
about the
oh my
nova?
gosh.
Did someone tell you on Instagram or?
After I uploaded to Instagram, I think another user uploaded the same picture, and he said, "Guess what? I captured a nova." I think it was Astro Addict.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And you're like,
And I thought,
wait a
"Crap, I
second.
gotta hurry and send mine to A-pod
Ooh.
before they do. And it became an A-pod.
Yeah, so on June 7th, 2021, you got this iPod.
Yeah, and the thing is, if I was really going after the nova, I wouldn't have done it in narrowband. I would have
Oh.
captured it in natural light, broadband. It was just a complete accident.
And you're
Isn't
lucky
that
because...
so fun though?
Yeah, you're lucky because the framing, like the nova, is pretty close to the edge as well. So that's really
I
nice.
know, and that was the thing. After I processed it, I was thinking, wow, I'm glad I didn't crop it off.
Yeah.
I could have easily just gotten rid of that bright star.
Right.
And then, oh, well, I screwed that up.
And just so people know, it's not a supernova like in M101 right now. It's a nova, so it's different than a supernova. I think a nova, the star does not die. It's novas can happen on the same star, I believe, a few times before
Right,
it dies.
right. This can last for months. It did last for months and months.
And so I checked on my image, because we took this image, like, I think, the year after or something. And on ours, I believe it's there as well. Because if you see on the
really?
right here, you will see it on your screen
How much
soon.
longer after? Do you remember?
This was taken
2022.
in 2022, yeah. Like, at least a year, I think. And
Okay, is that it? It's right there.
Well, yeah, I think it's what is it the
Or-
white one? I think it's the white one here, above the
I
bubble.
thought it was more toward.
Yeah, but
thought
it's
it
because
was-
it's because
is
yours
it?
is it's because yours
I
is
think
angled
that's it.
differently.
I think that was it, right?
It's because if you look at your image compared to the one we took afterwards, a year after, it's very close to the bubble, and I believe it's this one,
Yeah.
the white one here. So it's still very bright.
So you got it. It's still very bright.
And you know what's funny? I didn't know until I looked at your picture like a couple weeks ago.
That's funny. You really?
Yeah, I didn't really care. I mean, I
Oh,
was like,
no.
okay, it's just a
You're
star.
like, wow,
Oh, no kidding.
look at that.
And
Yeah,
I was telling a lot of people whenever I saw it, did you know there's a nova in that picture? Because a lot of people were capturing it without knowing it.
yeah, it's crazy.
There wasn't a lot of publicity around this one.
Yeah, like right now, the one in M101 is everyone knows about it, but this one it was more
Right.
more low key.
Yep.
And now that we covered your target of choice, which was this one, we decided to cover the Veil Nebula, which you captured as well. So people can see here, you captured the Veil Nebula a while ago. And this is very nice. It's a whole Cygnus loop.
Yeah, I
Which-
like that one a lot.
I'm guessing you used a color camera with a dual band filter, correct?
This is that one's mine.
This is
okay.
yours, yeah.
It's hard to remember. But again, I use narrowband, but I like this one because you only need HA and oxygen,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and you can make it look like true color. Yeah.
This is a great bicolor target, one of the best in
Yeah.
Cygnus.
Thank you.
And
And that's with the red cat, but I had a wider field of view.
oh
Oh
yeah,
my gosh, do you love the red cat? Because I really, really would love to get my hands on it.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have a red
Ah.
cat?
No.
She wants a red cat,
I
but-
would love to because I want to use something that everybody's using right now, and it's a kitty cat. Like,
Yeah.
it's so cute. And
And I
like,
think
Yeah.
that, don't the new ones have like a new focusing system, or maybe not the red cat. I think something else.
I like
And I love it, Scope. I love it.
Yeah,
Which
And the
one?
focus never failed with the belt focus.
Nice.
It's just great.
Okay.
Yeah.
super
You're
nice.
convincing me even more.
I guess we'll get a red cat eventually.
Good.
And then here you have a picture of the Veil Nebula as well. I think this is the Eastern Veil, right? Or Western Veil. I don't even know which one is which. I think
Yeah, I
it's
can never keep track.
Western Veil.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Oh no, it's a
couldn't
bat.
tell you.
Or the bat? Oh, I don't even know. Anyway.
Right, yeah, that's the bat. You can see the bat at
Yeah.
the end of it here. Yeah.
it's
I wouldn't have noticed if someone didn't tell me.
yeah.
I'm still not sure if all that red belongs there in the background. I don't know if that was nebulosity or gradients.
I think it's
Not really
nebulosity
sure.
because if you look at your
Is it?
Cygnus loop,
It looks like it's
Okay.
there.
I left it. I liked it, but I wasn't sure.
yeah, it's probably nebulosity.
I like how you're just so nonchalant. You're like, I just take so many.
Yeah, so the Western Veil is this one. This is one we took a couple years ago. Let's see here.
Maybe one to revisit too.
But yeah, it's a very ugly
also
picture.
bicolor.
And Pickering's Triangle and then Eastern Veil. Those are the three main parts
look
of the
at that.
Cygnus loop. And then
Yeah.
the entire
They call that
Cygnus
the witch's
loop.
broom. Oh, that's Pickering's triangle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, an entire Cygnus loop can be seen here as well. This was taken from Las Vegas with,
Oh,
monochrome.
nice. Yeah, I like that.
and I think if
That was very nice. Is that in broadband?
that was narrowband HA03
Oh, okay. Narrowband?
with
okay.
an old like Meade 115, which is discontinued now.
Yeah, so fun, right?
I mean, what?
But
What size?
I think it was a Meade 115.
Oh, 115, because you got the whole thing, so it must have been good wide field.
Oh wait, oh no,
Very
wait,
nice.
no, that was a
Was it a
Radian, the Radian 75. No, wait,
We had a couple of telescopes at one time, so
it was
Hard
a
to keep
it was a Radian 61 or 75, which we were trying at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But either
Right,
way,
the radian is wide field.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
but yeah, that was
very
a
nice.
nice target. And then while we're
Yes, I
talking
like
about
that.
targets, let's talk about 5 good targets for this month, so people know what to shoot. And then you can tell us what you like about those targets.
Sure.
I'm gonna open my. This is my folder with all my pictures. So the first one would be Rho Fucci. That's a good one for now. If I can find a picture of Rho Fucci. Have you tried Rho Fucci from Detroit? Because that sounds pretty hard.
Let's see. I don't know what that one is.
Oh, let me show you real quick. Right here.
Might I have a tissue, please?
Oh, wow. That's impossible for my area.
Yeah.
I wish.
Because this is broadband, and I think from Detroit there is no way. This is a close-up view here. We'll see in a second.
Yeah, that is the part on the right side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, I never tried.
yeah. I think you won't be able to from the city, because even if we try from here, it would be not possible.
Yeah.
How many hours would you need on that kind of thing?
Well, it depends on your sky. We went to a Bottle 2 zone in the desert, and that was I don't know how many hours it was, but at least like 4, I think, at least.
Oh, 4 hours?
At the very least, I think.
You see, now people don't realize, though, when I point, someone was just asking me, how can you capture the Milky Way, Chuck, from your bad area? But people don't realize there is so much signal coming from the Milky Way, even though I can't see with my naked eye, it does
Still
override my light pollution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's very unlike a galaxy where you have nothing but the void of space around it, and then all I capture is light pollution.
Yeah.
But I love pointing at them, but I don't think I can capture that one.
Yeah, everything.
It's not in the thick of the Milky Way.
It's very low as well, so
Yeah.
it might be behind my
You're
houses.
like at a higher latitude where you are than we are. I don't know if
Yeah.
that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Right.
So it will be very, very challenging for sure.
Oh, I didn't know I was higher than you guys.
I think a little
I
bit,
think.
maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the second target good for this month, we don't have a picture of it yet. It's M24, which is a Sagittarius star cloud, which is also a difficult one for broadband, but it's a huge area of the Milky Way where there are thousands and thousands of stars. I think it's the most compact area of the Milky Way in terms of stars, and I think it's the largest messy object in the whole catalog because it's just so huge. So you will have to use like a DSLR camera and a lens.
I don't
for
know.
that.
It doesn't. Is it coming up? I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, it's in the Milky Way. It's not a very famous one. I don't know what's in my list.
Okay.
But
Because it's things to capture right now.
I'm curious
Yeah.
about it.
and then we have the Blue Horsehead Nebula. Sorry, I think this is so.
I think that's another one
Yeah.
I can't capture.
I should have picked targets that are easier for.
Why
the
could you?
city.
Why did you do this to Chuck?
I didn't think of that at the
Now
time.
everybody's gonna
No, it's
think
okay.
that we're like.
How many hours would that? I'm really curious. How many hours would that take?
This one was from a Bottle 2 as well, and I was. Could you check my darling?
See, these are all things I would love to capture.
Yeah, but I don't think you can from the city, honestly.
Yeah.
That was from a color camera, and
Gotcha.
it was 2 nights, so I believe it was like maybe 12 hours, 13 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's very difficult. It's very faint, for sure.
Right. But this is what you captured.
This one, yes, from a couple years ago.
That's
Yeah.
excellent. I love it.
Thanks.
And you know what I see though, that on the right side, I see people capture those 2 stars, and they zoom in on it, and there's a lot of cool nebulosity.
Yeah, with a big telescope on this one, on those 2 stars, it's amazing. There's so much
Yeah.
gas and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that done before.
It's kind of
That's-
like the Pleiades. Like if you
I
zoom in, like.
IC
Right,
4601.
Oh, thank you, Delia.
You're
So,
welcome.
so Chuck, those 2 stars are
Yeah.
IC 4601. And how many hours was this, Delia? This was a
my
total of
glasses. Two.
no, there's no way.
2.8
I must have
hours.
forgotten to change that.
Hmm.
It
I
was
see
after-
all these
it
great
was 2
targets
nights.
for this month, and I can't capture them.
Yeah,
That makes me sad.
maybe the next one. Actually, no. The next one would be, well, in June. What do we have? We have a nebula. What do you like to capture in the Milky Way?
Well, anything I can get access to, anything above probably 20 degrees, probably starting with Omega, what do you call that? The pillars of creation. There are so many cool objects. But then there's also a lot of dark nebula. I don't know the off the top of my head, but
In the Milky Way,
there's
yeah.
so much to capture.
Yeah.
Yes. Those are fun. Those are also kind
Yeah.
of hard to get. I mean, I think those would be very challenging for you because of the light pollution.
Yeah,
Am I
dark
wrong?
nebula, I think
Well,
is hard.
I can do it because if it's in the thick of the Milky Way, I'm getting all that signal, and it does help with the light pollution. So
Interesting.
I think I can't do it great, but I can do
But
it.
you can do it. That's the
Interesting.
whole
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like Pokemon. You got to catch them all.
Right.
And the last target, I guess, was number 4, but I forgot to write a fifth one, so let's just do 4. Would be the Cat's Paw Nebula, because I wanted to include one for
What
southern
about the Hercules cluster?
observers.
Oh, that's really low, I bet.
Yeah, I think
looked at that before.
it's too low for the both of us. It's
Oh,
just
I
south.
thought it was, maybe 10 degrees high or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
not-
Very low.
Yeah, that's not something that we can capture. But you know, our
really?
our good pals over at Astro Backyard, I saw that. I think it was Ashley, Trevor Jones's wife, of Astro Backyard, was at one of the Texas Star parties, and she got the cat's paw.
Really? From there?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
It must have been very...
And what location was that? In Canada?
No, it was
No.
in Texas. They had traveled
Oh,
for
in
a star
Texas
party.
also they had to go.
But
Yeah.
I'm guessing
Well-
even if she got it, though, it probably was very affected by the air turbulences. I don't know. Because it was so
Right.
low. I don't know.
I
Because
mean,
usually you
That
want
is
to...
Texas-
a cool target.
Texas
I
is
wish I
also-
could capture it.
Texas is
Oh,
also
yeah.
lower than
Yeah, but
where
usually
we are
you
in
want to aim for
latitude.
at least like 25, 30 degrees before shooting. Usually.
She got it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
She got it.
Fort Davis, Texas, yeah.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you for elaborating that in the comments.
If you're around 30 degrees and the skies are transparent enough, you can get a few hours. Yeah, like 30 degrees would be a good point to shoot it.
Yeah, right. Some people don't even capture below 40 degrees, but that's overdoing it. Yeah.
I love these like arbitrary rules that were just like I would never, but below this, you know. And it's like
right.
I got friends who are like, if it's out, I'm gonna try to get it, and like I
Yeah.
love that like determination and tenacity to do it.
Yeah, right. Some people are just too strict, or even that whole debate of science versus art, where one person
Yes.
says, "Well, as soon as you stretch the picture, it's no longer science." Like, shut up and go home.
Never forget
You
the
know?
hashtag. Never forget that guy was when was it?
With the overprocessed image.
No, that was I think the comet a long time ago. Like on Instagram, you got so much hate for that comet image. That was like a big
Just like
Art
let
vicious photo
people have fun.
yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
let them do it. Like
Yeah.
They're
It's,
not-
you know,
they're
it's
not hurting
science no matter
nobody.
what you do. If you take a picture and you got to know about that's science.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
very
You're
true.
doing science.
boom.
Yeah.
I think Chuck is going to convert to art painting like Catherine.
Oh my god, do you have
Go
like a
full
little
art.
artistic, like, you know, era that you want to go through in your retirement? You're just like, you know, I've done solar, I've done deep sky, I've done all the cameras, I've done all the telescopes.
I know.
want to try my hand at painting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bojay, that was him. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people have asked me before if I sell prints, and when I finally put a print star out there, nobody bought one.
Yeah, it's the
So-
thing
so
with
much
print
for
store
that.
is you have to market it so hardcore. It's like a whole full-time job to just to market it.
It is, yeah.
It's
I mean,
yeah.
even me, I found it very difficult. Like, I come from a marketing background. That was my job previous to quitting, you know, and I really enjoyed putting a lot of things out there, strategizing for it. But at the same time, because it's me, because it's us, it's like it feels a little weird to like self-promote, but also
I hate
that's how you get your word out, right? Like you got to
Yeah.
be
Right.
all about
yeah,
yourself.
There's a lot of people, they do a lot of that on Instagram. It seems like a really good place to do it in their
Yeah.
stories. But yeah,
Sometimes it's hard
I
to-
can't do that.
Yeah.
I thought a store could stand on its own. You put it out there, but
Yeah.
nobody's going to go unless you're constantly promoting and self-promoting it.
It's hard for
And
sure.
Some-
It's like a whole
that's
talent.
not for me.
Yeah, some people
Yeah.
are so naturally good at it. So like, I'm so happy because
Yeah.
you know we've got a lot of friends who have stores like even open right now, and it's so
Yeah.
cool to watch that happen. But for me, I'm so extroverted, but I'm kind of an ambivert. But like self-promoting, I get a little like shy.
I close my
for,
eyes when she
for
does
no
it.
reason. I'm like, stop! Like, don't look at me. And you know, it's
Yeah,
a little harder.
I understand that. You know, this is the highest res picture I've ever created. I can.
It's like, hi, I took this picture. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah. There you go. Yep.
And then to
Yeah.
end the what's good this month, we had
This
two
month?
this month. We have two events, I guess, this month. Which the first one already passed,
One already passed.
which was the strawberry moon, which is the brightest moon at the end of spring. That's already that was on June 2nd, I believe.
Hopefully, people in the comments were out, you know, last Saturday to capture that because it seems like a really fun moon event to happen, and
Yeah.
also signaling the end of spring and summer's coming
Yeah, which is the summer equinox, which is coming
this
on
month
the
on the
21st.
21st.
But besides this, there's not much
Did you
going on.
notice though? I don't know if you noticed in your location, but the strawberry moon has nothing to do with the color, but because of all the smoke, the moon looked red. It looked like a strawberry.
I didn't even realize that. But for me, I was just like, why does the color not match? But that's not. I think it's like spring.
Because I guess
don't
you
know.
have smoke there in Detroit right now.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We don't have
Yeah, a
smoke
lot
this
of
year.
it,
How
I
is
think,
it for
is
you?
coming from Canada.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it must be very
It,
pink.
it looked like it was getting better now, though.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
I might actually do imaging today.
Ooh, what's your plan?
Yeah.
What do you plan to shoot?
On a Friday night, Chuck.
Yeah. You know, I've been trying to shoot the supernova every day and get a time lapse of it fading away, but it hasn't been fading away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It might take like months. You don't know that. I don't know.
I know. I don't want to spend all summer on it. I thought it was going to be a 2-week thing.
But that'd be cool though. Like a time lapse of that would be very cool.
Yeah.
It's like
so
the-
I'm still debating.
It's like
Yeah.
the Crab Nebula time lapse from like years ago. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh.
The best time lapse in the
yeah.
world.
I saw someone do a 10-year time lapse on that one.
That was it. Yes, that was that
Really
one. Yeah,
good.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it deserves like 10 AirPods.
Yeah.
And I think the next section will be the trivia. Ooh.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So,
So we'll see if you're very, very smart, Chuck.
Oh my gosh.
No,
just
Oh my gosh.
I will say this is a last call for the little raffle for the QHY
Oh yeah, because after that there will be
giveaway.
raffle.
So get that in now if you'd like to. No big deal. In the meantime, we will be asking Chuck questions that he probably knows the answer to. I know I hate putting you in the hot seat, but also no, I don't.
In the meantime, I'm going to write down all the people from the super chat so we can do the spin the wheel while you do the trivia questions.
Yes. So sorry, I'm like looking away, but hold on.
Wait, we
just
have a special
moment.
screen for trivia, by the way.
Dun
Oh, you
dun
do?
dun.
Let
Well,
me activate that. Wait, no?
yeah, you can see it on your screen when you have it on the other.
But we just have to make
monitor.
sure the music isn't too loud because we might have to reduce the music.
Yes, before we start, please let us know if the music's too loud. I thought it was too loud earlier.
I'm nervous.
Oh,
should be.
you know all the answers, I'm sure.
Okay, is the music fine, everyone? Is it too loud? Just making sure.
Part of live streams.
I mean, you're the lord of live streams. I mean, you do this all the time. I think you're
Because
the.
I'm too lazy to make a real video like you guys make.
Don't say that. It is a real video. Like, that's amazing. And also, you don't need to edit it, and you're basically putting your best self out there. Like, this is as close to a one-on-one as people get, to you. And
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
true.
what people.
That's fun.
I think you
That's
have
what
the best
people
live
really
streams out
like
there.
about you, and I think that's also what we like about you too. And that's why your audience is so engaged with you, because they apparently know everything about you, like your social security number. So
And honestly,
Yeah.
what shocks me though about your live streams is that sometimes you will go live like 4 hours before, like for example for the eclipse, a solar eclipse.
yeah,
You
I
will go
saw.
live like 4 hours beforehand and just enjoy
Yeah.
talking with your viewers. It's insane. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's a bit much. It even knocks me out at the end. I'm ready to fall asleep.
You're like, okay, guys, my
I'm
eyes are
surprised You
tired.
guys don't do that.
We'd love to try, but it's just
A lot
I don't
of
know.
time-consuming stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you know what? One time I live streamed the lunar eclipse, and finally I had a view from my backyard, and it brought in $3,000. I'm like, okay.
what?
I remember. Yeah, I think I saw that one. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can make money if you get the audience, but sometimes it's a fluke if you get the audience. It had 1 million views, and that rarely happens for me.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
so entertaining. How can they not?
How many views did your best live stream get? Do you know?
What was that?
How many views did your best live stream get?
Oh, the last live stream?
Your best
Well, I
one.
did one today where it,
Your biggest
oh, the
one.
best?
Yeah.
Well, that was the one where I did the lunar eclipse. I had a 1 million views.
Crazy.
And I think I had 6,000 concurrent users at any given time.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that, but sometimes YouTube just picks a live stream to give a lot of traffic to and not give traffic to others. You can't predict this.
I mean, people, you cannot underestimate how much people love the moon. People love the moon.
True.
I know.
But also,
I know,
the
it's-
solar eclipse, like, so rare, and it was also one of the most rare type of solar eclipses, the hybrid one.
Right.
So they're
Yeah,
like,
there's another one
I gotta
too
have a
in
look at that.
October.
There's
Yeah,
two
oh my
coming.
god, I'm so excited
Yeah.
about that. And then the one for next year, too. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're
Are,
not gonna
are
talk.
you guys? Are you prepared? Or you don't do solar at all?
We want to try this time for once.
Yeah.
Because we live pretty close to the eclipse path.
Yes, the path of totality.
Because it goes through Nevada, so we might drive north and see what happens.
Yeah, I got a lot of female astrophotographer friends in a group that I'm in. It's Stella, always trying to promote them because love my female astrophotographers. And they're all gonna meet up, I think, in New Mexico in the path of
Great.
totality. So it's like very, very cool. They're gonna get together, have a little solar eclipse party.
Excellent.
I love that for them, and like it's so good to get people together too. But I won't keep us because I know we said we're gonna finish off.
I'm trying to find the best way to include everyone in the spinning wheel.
I know. Oh my
I'll
gosh.
figure it out while you ask the questions.
Okay. So here we are.
So the music is fine, everything?
Okay.
Okay. Alright, ready, Chuck?
Here are your trivia questions. Dun dun dun. Okay, first question. What is the name of the phenomenon where a total eclipse of the sun makes the sun's corona visible?
Annular eclipse?
Ding
No,
ding ding
I'm
ding.
guessing.
Oh my god, where's
You
my
should have-
phone?
yeah.
No! I messed
Wait,
it up
1
already.
second.
Wait, I have
just-
something. I have
don't make it
something.
too loud,
People
though.
from our other like live streams know.
Don't make it too loud.
Oh my god, good job.
She loves this app. She always does this. Like even when I'm sleeping, she would just like.
I've had this app on my phone for years for only this reason. Right answer. Okay, question 2. What is the name of the largest planet in our solar system?
Oh, let me think here. I'll go with Jupiter.
Good job.
Ding 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 ding. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, people might know the answer to this one because we already had said it. How many APOD features have you received?
Ooh.
4. Can you remember when you undercut me in your video?
He's too
You
good.
said Chuck has 2.
So I gotta change that to
Remember
4
that?
now.
I had
think-
3 at the time.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. One time we were like,
Yeah.
we don't have an iPod. Chuck has 2 iPods and he had 3.
He's like,
Yeah, I made a joke of it in my next video.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
it's like, excuse me, 3? Get it right. Awesome. That was, and I will say them because I wrote them down, the prominence of the sun in 2018, the Cave Nebula, also 2018, a twofer, impeccable.
Incredible.
The Elephant's Trunk in 2019, and then the Bright Nova in Cassiopeia in 2021.
Good job.
Love that. We are happy for you. We're not like trying to be
Thank
all
you.
like, because we don't have one, but again, it'll happen
But you
someday.
definitely deserve some. I don't know what happened. Do you still submit all your pictures?
We surely
Most of them,
do.
yeah.
You do.
Yeah, I always spend like
I
half an hour,
remember
right?
You did an April Fool's joke before
Yeah.
that you got one.
Yeah, we actually have a champagne that somebody gifted us to open upon a pod.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, we have like someone
Not
came to our
kidding.
house once and gave us a champagne bottle, and
Really?
we with a sticky note that
sticky
says
note.
"Don't open until APOD," and it's been there for like 2 years now, so it might turn bad. I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
it'll get better with age.
I hope so. No, it's not wine.
I
though.
sure hope so. Okay.
There you go.
Next question. What year did you receive your silver award on YouTube?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. 2021.
Nice.
That is
Oh,
correct.
And 2021 is when Chuck like boomed like crazy with the
Yeah.
both live streams and the shorts. He became #1 in the YouTube
You know
game.
what happened? Yeah, is because I had a 2-year period where YouTube was sending me tons of traffic for those short videos. And finally, at the beginning of this year, it dried up. So I took a long break from making short videos. Okay, it's time. I need a break. And I haven't gotten back into that.
But your
But it
timing,
did dry up.
your
I
timing
had a
was
2-year run, though.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, but your videos are so good.
Thank you.
and your timing was perfect because you started when the shorts got introduced, and I think it was the perfect timing for you. And yeah, it's crazy.
You were an early adopter.
I was doing it when they were only beta in India. And that's when I started.
Oh.
Yeah. So I definitely
Crazy.
got in early, but I don't know what happened. It just fell off a cliff.
So
It's
now
okay.
you now,
Making videos is hard.
and now you're the most famous guy for Astro on YouTube. Like, do you get all the ladies, all the
one.
cars, all the?
That's right.
How many marriage
That's
proposals
right.
have you gotten?
Yeah, right. But you know what? It's very misleading because I think my regular audience is no bigger than your audience. I think if I made a long video like I don't think I would get more traffic than you. They're just not an audience that watches long videos. So.
Yeah, I think the audience like comes from shorts. Is very different than
It's very fleeting.
the real
Again,
fans.
engagement is
Yeah.
really important, and I still think that you have the most engaged audience, you know, despite that. Sometimes the numbers, and I've seen this on Instagram even with us, like the numbers don't seem right to me because I'm just like, okay, all these followers and this amount of engagement, I'm like, but this is life, this is how you navigate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys definitely have. When I told people I was going to be on Galactic Hunter, everybody already knew you guys.
Oh, come
So it's
no.
like you guys.
We're having a very slow ascent, very slow. So
So slow. When people like recognize us when we go to the Astronomical Society events, because we do go. I'm just kidding. That's not a drag.
You're right. You're not antisocial like
It is tiring, but then I'm just like, oh yeah, like you guys are Galactic Hunter. Oh my god, and I'm just like, oh yeah, like I forget I'm on the internet. Like people know me.
Yeah.
We've been stuck at like 3,000 subscribers for like years, so I don't know. We'll see.
It's okay.
But you know, if I saw you guys at the Astro event, I would feel like I've known you forever, and I would just set up near you guys. I know
Maybe.
you.
10 out of 10, same thing. It's like that's my bud Chuck. I'm gonna be right next to him. My spot.
Yeah. That's it.
Next question. How many light years away is the supernova that went off in the Pinwheel Galaxy?
Ooh, that's hard.
Ooh, you made a video about
It's
this.
either 20 million or 21 million.
Ooh,
Is
you
it?
gotta pick one.
Oh my gosh.
One is right.
21 million.
Oh,
I got it.
hey, you're very smart.
See, I told you you'd know the answers to these questions.
That was a hard one. I think that was the hardest one of all.
Yeah, that is really cool to know. Like, I don't think we caught that at all, so it was really cool to see it from you, because you did a time
Thanks for
lapse.
asking
So
me these questions. I was very nervous about today.
they're all about you, Chuck.
I had such a good time.
Yeah. Next.
Are you guys gonna pick a winner on this, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah,
Antoine,
I can't wait to see
Antoine's
this.
in the process of doing it. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm writing everyone. I mean, not the names. I'm doing like the speed wheel right now.
People keep
Oh,
coming.
this is fun.
So once we're done with trivia, we can do that. And then that's it.
Next question. As far as we know, this planet is completely inhabited by robots.
Aren't they all? Almost.
It's completely inhabited?
By robots.
By what?
Robots.
By robot. Oh, of course, it's Mars.
Oh my gosh, but of course.
Yeah, I made a short video on that.
I know.
Yeah.
Where do you think I got these
That's
questions from?
I remember. It's amazing I can even remember this stuff.
Wow.
You know, sometimes me too, I'm like, we write a lot of blog posts, and as I'm like, you know, looking through them, like writing more things, I'm like, oh wow, like I actually know some stuff. In fact, I actually followed somebody. I was on my way home. It wasn't weird. I followed somebody, and they had M81 and M82 on their license plate, and I'll try to drag them. You don't know
And
what
she
state
called
it
me.
is. And then I called Antoine, and I was like, Antoine, there's somebody in front of me with this license plate. I know what it is. And I'm like, oh my god, they're part of the
Yeah.
Astronomical Society. And so I had to
that's
give them
funny.
a little shout out on Facebook, but
There
it
you
was
go.
so fun. And then Antoine heard the whole interaction I had with them, because then I started waving my
I
arms.
think you were scaring them, no?
I don't think I was that
Wow,
scary,
that's funny.
but you know, it's
Oh, that's good.
this stuff is exciting, and I'm just like, because I recognize like they were Messier objects, I'm like, wow.
And it's funny because every time you ask a question, some people like give the answer and they're all right, but luckily Chuck has a delay, so you cannot see the answers too fast. So he cannot cheat. That's good.
Oh my god, what if you were cheating this whole time?
He can't. There's a delay. He cannot
He
cheat.
can't. Okay. Okay. Maybe this has changed.
How many left do you have?
But since a couple.
4? Okay, 4 questions left.
Okay. How many posts do you have on Instagram right now? And this may have changed.
How can you know that?
Oh my god.
I had to toss a curveball.
How many do you have?
They can't. Like 500.
I say I don't know, 200?
Ooh, wait. I have one for this too. Wait. Wait!
Oh no, that's serious. I don't spend a lot of time on Instagram.
That's okay. From when I took these questions,
Which
it
was when?
was maybe like last week.
Okay.
So kind of up to date. 417 posts.
Wow.
You're
I
a
had no
huge
idea that's
influencer.
more than double.
You're an influencer.
Wow. Oh, I forgot about all those short videos. I
Oh,
made so
yeah.
many of them.
I guess they count.
They count.
I was thinking of pictures.
Oh, okay. You might be right then. You might be right. Next question. What is your profile picture on YouTube?
I guess describe it, yeah.
Oh. A horse head?
Good job.
All right.
That is
gosh, I might even
correct.
think about that.
Yeah, I was like, you know, you're kind of twinsies with Astro Backyard. I think his is also the horse head.
Yeah, it's always a horse head.
Yeah. I
Interesting.
did that without any knowledge of Astro Backyard doing that, and I was thinking, I hope he doesn't think I copied him on that. Yeah.
Nobody reach out to Trevor. What was the title of your very first YouTube video?
Ooh.
Oh,
Wait, yeah, you can't-
I'm sorry, I was trying to make sure that it didn't go away.
it was about, maybe it was about the, what do you call that thing you put on an 8SC? I forgot. It's a wedge, but I don't know what it was. I don't know the title.
You're so close.
I gotta give
think
it.
it
I
counts.
think I'm gonna give it
counts.
to you. I'm gonna give it to you because you said the right words.
So the title was.
What was it? Unboxing a wedge or something?
Oh yes, unboxing the Celestron Nextar 8SE wedge.
Wedge. Wow.
That's
pretty
amazing. Good recollection. You know, that was
Yeah.
probably like from a while. I don't even think I remember. Well,
No idea.
I don't even know ours honestly.
No idea.
I want to say episode 1,
You
but
don't
that
know
seems
your
wrong.
first video?
I think it was episode 1 trailer or something like that. Yeah,
No clue.
episode 1 I think.
I don't
By
even
the
think
way,
that's
I got
right.
a question for you guys.
Oh sure.
When you got into this hobby, did you know it was going to turn into like almost kind of a career kind of thing,
No.
or just a hobby?
A hobby at first.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it quickly spiraled out of control because it was not me who brought this into the household. Antoine's like, well, let me tell you about these binoculars I just bought, and I'm just like, what? And they were like a couple $100. I'm like,
And
what?
she's like, nerd.
Oh,
I'm like, nerd
funny.
alert. And then
that's funny.
it truly spiraled out of there. And I think at some point, a couple years into it, Antoine's like, I think I want to quit my job. And I want to do this
There
full
you
time.
go.
And I'm just like, oh gosh, oh geez, oh gosh. I'm like, what are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? I just got out of college, and so
Yeah, it was
It was a
a
lot.
leap, but
it was amazing though. Look at where we are now. That was a
Yeah.
lot of you.
But is there stress knowing you have to keep
No,
going
yeah.
with this hobby?
you never know how much you're gonna make. So I mean,
Right.
I don't know how much we're gonna make next month. So it's really,
Right.
it's very strange. Like sometimes I wish I had a regular job, and like I'm thinking of something. I don't know. You
Yeah.
never know.
Okay.
It's and also burnout is real.
Yeah.
that
Well, you
happens
had a
to
burnout
people.
too, Chuck, 2 years ago, didn't you?
Yeah, in fact, I burned out already this year. I was processing one a week. I'm like, okay, I'm taking about a month off from processing. I got tired.
Yeah.
I keep imaging, but now I've got a backlog of data I need to process.
And there are 2 things that almost made me quit, like legit. One was the software-based mount that made me almost quit completely, which I couldn't stand the mount after a while. It was glitching
Yeah,
non-stop.
that was a tough time.
And by the way, Bray, if he's still here, Bray Falls helped me on the phone, and yet the mount still made me have nightmares. And second thing was tilt. Trying so many different equipment, you always have to like put new cameras on new scopes, and you always have tilt and all that.
It's
And
too much. You
I
gotta do
almost
one
quit,
thing at
legit.
a time. Like just I don't know if you've ever seen like Parks and
oh,
Rec.
Bray's still here. Yeah, Mighty Mouse. Yeah. screw
Parks and Rec, like Ron Swanson is a character, and he's like never like half-ass a bunch of things, whole-ass one thing. So like
Oh, there you go.
learn your gear, like what you have, and then move on to something else, so that you don't feel like frustrated that you want to give up.
You know, there was one time I felt really bad for you guys. You were saying you still love this mount, even though you could not get it to work.
That was a
Remember
Mighty
that?
Mount, yeah.
The mighty.
Yeah.
And we had to get it replaced, and then we got another one, and after it was working fine, we were finally happy, and something like something new
Haywire.
occurred. The mount is fine if you have an observatory, like if it's permanently installed.
Yes.
But if you do like home imaging, like you always take it out.
And we
every
have
time,
to because we're not just gonna leave
it's
it
just
out there
not
all
good.
day.
It's just not.
It's
Right.
just too much trouble, messes with things.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
And I could tell you wanted to say nice things about it, but it was driving you crazy that you couldn't get it to...
I remember on Instagram, every day I would post like on my story something. I was going crazy. Anyway, it was good times, but terrible times too.
Learning moments.
Yeah.
Learning moments. So,
And we have one last question, right? Yeah. There was
I mean,
one
we're
last.
coming up on an hour, so
Yeah, Brave Falls is watching.
Yeah,
Hi, Ray.
and he had the mighty. Well, he still has it, by the way. And we were talking together, and
last question to you. How many telescopes have you used in a single evening? I don't know if I have even the right answer in this, but I'd like
I think
to
I
know.
know how many he used.
I'd like to know.
For Deep Sky, always 2.
So
Yes,
in one
In one
night,
evening.
2 was your max.
2 is my max.
Okay.
Yeah, although, in the course of a day, 3 because I do solar.
Ooh, my
Oh.
guess was 3.
3.
I was guessing 3 because you made a video with 3 setups. I assumed you would have used them once, I mean, all at once at some point. But I guess not.
Yeah, see, I run one on. I have a desktop and a laptop, so
Yeah.
that's pretty much going to be. And I don't have the ASI Air, so that is always going to be my constraint.
Makes
How
sense.
many computers I have? Yeah.
Well, that
so
was
I guess-
also a right answer. Yay! Oh my god,
Alright,
you got
good
pretty
job.
much
Alright.
every single answer right. So A,
Woohoo!
Yeah.
you got an A.
I wonder if the next guest will be as good or not.
But what do I win?
Oh no.
Bragging rights! Yay!
Hey!
Ah, we should have thought about this.
It's bragging rights. It was always bragging
I guess-
rights.
Right,
You're
so
like,
work,
I
bragging
know about
rights.
myself.
I guess so far in
That's
the
what an
Galactic.
APOD is, bragging rights.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's okay.
he did it.
I guess so far in the Galactic Show you're number 1. So. Hey.
You will always be number 1.
Yes, I'm so honored to be here. I can't believe it.
But I guess
But
we're
you know
almost
what, I
done.
always worry because I say no to so many people, and I hope they don't get angry with me.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean,
hope.
hey, that's you. That's your brand. You get to decide, like, because you
Yeah.
do
But
this.
next time he says no, though, they'll be like, "But you said yes to Galactic Hunter. That's not fair."
I know, yeah, but I'm just gonna say it. Well, I've known them forever, so that's my excuse.
Yeah, we really appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
And so I guess we can move to the last thing, which is the raffle.
Yes.
And Catherine says, "Just waiting for your super chat raffle for a plane wave L mount." We wish. This is episode 1, so we were.
Yeah, you wildin'.
So QHY agreed to let us donate this camera. So thank you so much to QHY. Maybe in episode 10 will be
A plane wave.
a plane wave. Who knows?
I mean, hey, if you got connections, send this little video over. And
Who wants to win this?
It could happen.
200k plane wave.
Oh, woof.
All right. So let's move on to the.
We want to see the winners. We want to, or sorry, winner. We want to see the winner.
Well, I only have one issue though. I don't know how to So I counted the super chats, which were I think 23, if I'm correct. So I put 1 through 23. Let me change the screen. So we have 23 on the spin wheel. My only concern is once we have the number, I just have to go through the list of the super chats and get whoever is number like 12 or whatever. The question is, how do I see everyone in one? Oh, you can see everyone? Oh, perfect. That was the first one?
Yep.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so we have 23, I believe. Okay, if I make a mistake, sorry. Just double count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9,
10,
10, 11.
13, 14. Sorry,
I stopped counting.
23. Oh, that's it. Yeah, 20. Perfect. I counted right.
Woo!
All right, so we will spin the wheel, and whoever is that number will go through the list, and you will win the QHY camera.
Da, da, da.
Someone says we all are winners. I agree. But one will be a super winner.
Minus the sarcasm.
So let's see if this will work. I have no idea. So spin the. Can you hear us, Chuck?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. All right, spin the wheel. Here we go.
I had to put my glasses on for this.
Bam.
Oh my god, it's spinning!
That's the whole point.
I know, it's just so crazy to see.
I hear the sound. I don't see it. Okay. Oh, there it goes.
Who's the winner? What's the number? I can't see, it's too small on my screen.
14!
Is it 14?
14!
Are you sure?
14 is the winner!
Okay, 14. So, Dalia, can you count 14 from the top?
It's the weekend, I'm not paid to think anymore.
Alright, so Dalia is going to find the lucky winner. So, 1, 2...
Wait a second. I can't count.
No! What have you done?
What have I done?
She made the screen bigger and the chat disappeared. Great.
Oh no!
No, you can... Okay, it's fine.
I can't
No.
go all the way up now.
Oh no.
No!
Wait, can you start from the bottom?
Wait, you can do it from there, can't you?
No, we won't go up.
Oh no!
We'll find a way. I think after the live we can check, but can you find a way to... Can you find a way to see like all the... like the whole chat? Because Dalia just lost the page.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Because there is top chat and live... I mean, I guess live chat, no?
There we go.
Okay. No. No.
Don't cut the suspense. Oh, Ian Lowers.
I can't...
Ta, ta, ta.
Yeah, Ian is here too, and Catherine and Bray is crazy cool.
I know, I can't believe you guys are here.
Look at Bray. Look what he said.
Arnar!
That's what she always says.
Clear! You know where that's from, Bray.
So Dalia has a huge fail here. She pressed a button to make the screen bigger and the chat updated to only the top chat, and now we can see the whole chat.
I'll figure it out.
I don't think you will.
Oh my. Oh me, oh my.
Can you come from the bottom and hopefully it's... I'm gonna guess that we
Hey,
have...
ready?
We might have to count after the live is done so we can see the whole chat.
Yeah, we'll have to we'll
Uh,
message whoever it is.
The suspense will last forever, I
I'm
guess.
so sorry. I promise I won't do it again.
What if she's doing it on purpose? Maybe she is, but I can promise you this camera will go to one
I
of
can
you.
assure you, I might be this dumb.
No, the camera will go to number 14 for sure.
Number 14, you did it.
Oh
Congratulations.
wait, I'm number 14. Oh, easy.
What if everybody says they're number 14?
But yeah, we'll contact number 14 as soon as we can, and just make sure.
Yeah, oh my god.
Sorry for this future. We'll make sure for episode 2 to not make this mistake.
This is the first ever Galactic Show, but you know, let's leave on a high note. Let's leave on a high
That's
note.
a low note.
Antoine, please. So we'll be back again soon to do another Galactic Show with a new guest. But Chuck, thank you so much for joining us. We are so happy to
Thanks
have
for
you.
inviting me.
Yeah, we're so
I
happy
had a
to
really
have
good
you.
time.
And please let us know where people can find you. I know we have your tag right there, your handle.
You're very famous, but I'm sure people will
I know.
do that.
If you want to plug anything that you're doing, any special projects, if you're going to any particular events, like what you're doing next.
Yeah, thank you. You can pretty much find me at Chuck's Astrophotography on any platform. But thank you.
That's easy.
I had a really good time here.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you very much.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I know like this is probably the hardest it was ever going to be, and I appreciate your patience. You are just so wonderful.
Oh,
And,
I had a really good time.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
And-
if I ever do this, I'm waiting you as my first guest.
We're
And-
there.
And Chuck, one question. Who would you like to see here as the next guest?
Oh.
So we can add it to our list.
You know what? I was a meeting. Bray Falls was popping out. I was thinking, oh, he might be a good guest because I just saw him and he comes first.
Okay, perfect.
Or
'cause it was-
Astro Backyard, or Nebula. There's a lot of Nebula photos, so
we have a list that's
you know all
already.
the same ones.
We have a
Yeah.
list, and those are all in there already, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, thank you everyone for being here, and that was very fun, and we're glad Chuck had fun too as well.
We hope you guys had fun.
And we'll try to do this regularly with new guests, and yeah.
Thank you. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining, and thank you for inviting me as your first guest. I'm so honored.
Of
Thanks,
course. Everybody have a good Friday night and take care and clear skies.
And we'll contact you number 14 right now.
14, we're coming for you.
Bye guys.
Bye.